Welcome back to our podcast. I'm the gentleman, accompanied by the disturbed Southern Belle.
Hello.
In this episode, I will be talking about different cryptids or just creatures of legend from Italy. There aren't so many traditional cryptids, so to speak, but there are plenty of monsters that cryptids take their inspiration from.
Right.
One such creature is the Iskultoni. This creature is known to be similar to a Greek hydra. For example, it's said to be a reptilian-like creature with 7 heads that lives inside of mountains.
Good grief.
It's also said that it has a crystal in each of its foreheads, and if anyone is able to claim a crystal for themselves, that person will have good luck for the rest of their lives.
How do you claim it? You have to cut it out?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Ugh. That's a lot to go through for some good luck. But I guess I could understand it to a point, but that's weird.
Let's see. It's supposed to be a really dangerous task, obviously.
I imagine so,
They're
yeah.
literally cutting out a gem from a hydra's head.
Yeah.
But with the Iskultoni, it also has similarities to a basilisk, where just being looked at will turn you to stone.
So that adds to it too, then. So that's
Very
very
much
dangerous.
so.
Good grief.
The next is the Trigulzu. This is a sort of minotaur. It's also said to be kind of like a dragon. 2 completely different things.
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
This is obviously just based on some variations of the
Right.
story. But it's said to live in the sea, only emerging between the 14th and 15th of August.
Okay, that's weirdly specific.
Yes. Whenever it does, it goes on a complete destructive rampage, killing people with chains that capture their souls and drag them back to the depths when he returns.
Good God, this sounds like Hades or something. That's weird.
Yeah.
Never heard of that one. That is a definitely weird one.
Next is the Mazamoredus. These are chubby little elves that inhabit homes.
Okay.
In particular, they seem to prefer rustic country homes.
Huh, okay.
And kind of similar to me, they love shiny objects.
Okay.
They tend to hide whatever they find, just in odd places.
Right, like around the house or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
However, there is, according to legend, some boy who is able to capture and befriend one.
Okay, I'd
Yeah.
capture it. You gotta wonder.
No idea.
That seems kind of weird, but okay, sure, why not? He set a little trap and caught one.
Then there is the ogre, and this is fairly common.
Right, Shrek ogre kind of thing,
Yes,
sort of ish.
actually. While doing the research, that was actually given as an example. The ogre from Puss in Boots.
Yeah.
Let's see. This legendary monster is often depicted as a large, hideous, humanoid creature that eats ordinary humans, such as men, women, and children.
Right.
Common examples of ogres are the Beast from Beauty and the Beast, Humbaba from Beowulf, and the Cyclops from Homer's Odyssey.
I never heard of the Beast being compared to an ogre, but
honestly, I hadn't either.
I guess
that was a new one on me.
I guess it could be. I mean, depending on the telling of the story, because I know they change, depending on the region and blah blah. But that one is weird. I've never heard that before. That's weird.
Yeah, kind of interesting though.
Yeah, it's interesting, definitely.
Let's see. And last for this list was the creature that I think some people are fairly familiar with, the squath.
Okay, I don't think I've heard of the squath. Maybe I have. I don't know. Maybe I'm sitting with the name.
Actually, it's spelt squath.
Oh, okay.
Just pronounced squath.
Okay.
Or squask, something like that.
Right.
Anyways, is said to be a small, hairy creature similar to a squirrel. And it's said that it's supposed to be somewhere between an evil spirit and an imp, which is interesting.
Yeah. Is it the size of a squirrel? Like smaller?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And it's similar looking to a squirrel?
Yes.
That's weird. That is weird. But it's a good disguise, because who would really suspect a squirrel of being up to evil intent?
Actually, it's said that they tend to lean more towards the playful prankster kind of imp.
Oh, okay. So they're not.
Although they do some
They do
stuff
some
every
evil
now and
stuff,
then.
but they're not evil, more or
Yeah.
less. They're just kind of pranksters.
That's not like their whole thing.
Annoying, I guess you might say, more than
Yes.
anything. Okay.
It's said that this creature is typically summoned to scare children and likes to play pranks on people, as I said.
Right.
And for some reason tends to prefer young girls as targets.
That's good. So, I mean, you say it like that, it sounds creepy, but I mean,
that's why I said it like that.
I get that it's probably not in that way, but that makes it sound creepy. And it's summoned, like the parents summoning.
Yes, apparently.
Okay.
That's what I gathered.
Must be some mean kids. Good grief. I've never thought about summoning an imp to play a prank on you, but who knew it was even a possibility? Oh my gosh. It's kind of funny when you think about it, just because it's so weird, and you're thinking, I mean, most people wouldn't do something like that to their kid, but good grief.
Yeah.
And it looks like a little squirrel or something. That's kind of
It's kind of funny.
It is.
Imagining it.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because it doesn't really look like it would be that threatening, just imagining it,
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know what it would look like.
I've seen images of what it supposedly looks like, and it doesn't seem all that threatening.
Right. What kind of pranks is it supposed to play? I mean, just scaring you or something sort of thing?
I think so,
something
yeah.
Like that.
Something like
Jump scares.
Yeah.
Sort of.
I think I heard or read somewhere that they do like the kind of thing where they just misplace objects around the house.
Now that'd be enough to drive anybody crazy.
Yeah.
Because that's annoying when you know something is supposed to be somewhere and you go looking for it and you can't find it. So maybe it's this squash, whatever.
Squash.
Running around your home, hiding stuff, and you just didn't know it.
It's small enough that you wouldn't notice it.
Well, I guess not. If it's the size of a squirrel, I mean, even a big squirrel's not huge. I mean, it's going to be smaller than like a normal sized house cat or something. So it wouldn't be something, maybe the size of a rat-ish.
Right about.
So, I mean, yeah, it'd be very easy to overlook. And maybe if it even looks like a squirrel, you wouldn't even think about it. You know what I mean? You would think it was just a squirrel. And who's thinking about a squirrel hiding, when I mean in your house, so to speak. I know they hide their little nuts, but that's totally different.
Well, that's gonna be it for this list, for this episode. It was a short one. That's because there's, like I said, there isn't really many cryptids, so to speak.
Right.
Much less ones that I could pronounce.
Yeah, that's the problem with some of them. Some of them are very difficult to pronounce.
Yeah, not just Italy specifically, but just other places in general.
In general, there's some that are very hard to pronounce.
There are a few more. I'll probably do or save them for like a short or something.
Right.
But with this being the end of my episode, I will turn it over to the Belle and she will tell you about hers.
Okay, so next week, or on our next episode rather, we're going to be going to Japan and talking about some of the folklore and eerie tales there. And anyone who knows anything about Japan knows there's a lot. There's some that are really, really creepy, and also a lot that involve bathrooms, strangely enough. So that's something else to look forward to.
Yeah,
so,
good old bathroom ghosts.
Right, when you're at your most vulnerable, so to speak. Yeah. I don't know why so many of them involve bathrooms, but there are at least 2 or 3 that involve being in the bathroom or they're in the bathroom or something. So yeah, you got to look forward to that too. So don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe, and don't forget to
stay disturbed.